Hello everyone and welcome back to PixelTime. PixelTime number 10 today. Can't believe we've had 10 episodes already. So let's get started with the continuation of potions. I want to create a slightly larger potion. One that has a more circular bottom and a little neck up the top. So we'll start by drawing a circle. And that will be the little round part, little round volume at the bottom of the potion. Okay, and that's not quite symmetrical, so from this half to that half, so I'll just move that across as well. Alright, and we'll give this a neck. And we'll put a cork up here. Okay. That doesn't quite look right. Maybe like so. Okay. Let's work with that a little bit more. Let's see. Well, that's a little bit better. And we'll just fix this up here. I don't quite like that. We can probably move this down a bit as well. We'll use up a bit more space down the bottom here. So we don't want to leave too much space. We want to use as much as we can. And there we have a pretty decent shape. Okay, so I'll start doing the cork here. Alright, that looks okay. And we'll get a colour for the potion. So we're going to use a blue one, just like the mana potion. Okay, and fill that in. Alright, so we've got a bit of a shape going on here, and I'll start filling in the edge around here as well, the glass. Okay, let's start doing some shading. So again, we want to put some shading underneath this part here where the light isn't going to touch it. So let's start doing that. And then we'll get the lighter one. Okay. So that's given it a bit of a shape there. And go down the bottom here. And we'll follow all the way down. We'll make some of this darker as well as we go on. I'm just getting the base colours down. Okay. Let's get the dark one. And we'll make this all a little bit darker here. Okay. That looks okay. And let's see, is that darker again, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's use this slightly darker color again down the bottom here. Now I do want to change something here. I want this to be a little bit more blue. Okay, that's better. Alright, so we've got a bit of a shape going on, and let's create a little bit of light happening on this part here. Okay. quite sure about that. We'll fix that up as we go. That's a little bit better. Should we just put a bit more across? Okay, that looks alright. We'll fix that later if it doesn't look quite right. And we'll get some shadows down here. Probably put a bit too much there. Let's tone this back a bit. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And we'll grab another lighter colour, yep. And we'll create this little highlight down here. That's actually not light enough. Let's use these ones we made the other day. Right, we'll get an initial one going. Okay, grab the lighter colour. And fiddle around with it a bit more. And the lighter one again. And I think I can probably just change that a little bit more. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. And so we have a slightly bigger mana potion. So for the next one, I think I'll try to add a little accessory to it. Maybe make it a different colour as well. We'll make it like a resurrection potion or something. But we'll start with the same base shape, I think. And then we'll fiddle around with the shape a bit until we get something a little different. Oops. Okay. And we'll do the same with the top here, I think, for now. Okay, so what can we do to make this a little bit different? Let's make it a bit skinnier here. We'll try that. And it still looks okay. Slightly different shape. And we'll work with that for now. Same with the cork, we'll just copy this over. It's probably just easier just to copy the whole thing over. Like so. There we go. We probably won't want this colour though. We'll change that later. To a more, we'll go with yellow. We'll go with the yellow potion. Let's get this colour. Alright. Let's start making this part here. All the liquid inside. Okay. And of course, we might have to change the colours a little bit. We'll see how it looks after a little while. That looks okay. Probably won't have to change that too much. Might just bring that back a little bit. Okay. And of course, this part down here. that's too much. Okay. Still not quite happy with that. I think I might just have to bring it up there. For some reason that actually just looks better to me. Okay. So we'll work with that. Grab this colour here. And we'll put this little... needs to go a bit further. There we go. Probably could make it a little bit lighter. See how that looks. Okay, that's alright. Alright, we'll start making this all the same colour around the glass. And we'll now hang on, that's not quite the right one, is it? No, there we go. I had the wrong one. Didn't think that looked white enough. Okay, so let's go darker, but we'll go down to this yellow here. Alright, let's fill a little bit of this in. And then we'll find another darker one again. Alright. And I think we'll just go one more, just like we did with the other ones. Okay, that looks alright. Let's start making some kind of accessory around here. What shall we put there? Maybe some kind of bow. I'll just put a new layer on and we'll see what we can create here. Okay, that's not too bad a shape. We'll work with that. Okay, and let's get an outline happening first. Oopsie daisy. Alright. And we'll put some darker parts in here. I don't quite like this. Perhaps we can make this a little bit bigger and then bring a little part out like so. We'll try that. Just to make it look like it's got a bit more of a bow shape, a bit of it tied up, and see how that looks once we filled it in a bit. I think that looks a bit more like a bow. Once we put some shadows in here to make it look like it's folded up a bit, it should be okay. So let's do that. We might have to go one more across here. That looks okay. Right, so let's start filling in some details here. Got to make it look like it's all tied up in some fashion. Okay, we'll get this green here. I wonder if we change these colours just a tad. If it'll look better. We'll just leave these ones here because I want them to look a little bit like an outline. Maybe this one here can change a bit. Okay, and then we can add another little bit to this. Probably a bit much there. Okay. Okay. That kind of looks a bit like a bow. Not quite too happy with it. I think I'll just change something. We'll change something and see if it looks better. Change the shape a little bit of the fold and see if it improves it. So let's take this down a bit, like so. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And then we'll just put a little highlight up the top here, like so. And there we have it. Just something a little bit different from the other two. And that could be a resurrection potion or something like that. Thanks for joining us for our 10th episode of PixelTime. Next week we'll start with bows. Always look forward to any feedback you can put in the comments. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and I will see you next week. Till then, bye for now.